Hello, Reliv Philippines. Welcome to Reliv Studio. I am Tina Van Horn. I'm Reliv's Director of Product Development. And of course, I am here with the one and only, your native son, Dr. Alfredo Galvez. Your native son, of course, who is Reliv's lead scientist of research and development.
Mabuhay, Reliv Philippines.
And
nice to be talking to you straight out of Chesterfield, Reliv headquarters in Chesterfield.
That's right. Well, we know you guys have a lot of questions about Reliv products out there in the field, and we thought this was a perfect time to bring Dr. Galvez in from the lab so that he could answer a few of those questions.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Ready.
So, Dr. Galvez, you discovered the Lunasin peptide. So talk to us about what it is about LunaRich X that makes it so much better than other products on the market that contain Lunasin.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of companies are now producing
more and more
Lunasin products out there, realizing the potential of this Lunasin peptide. But what makes the LunaRich X different is the fact that we are actually using the technology that I developed to test for what we call the bioactivity of the peptide. Because what happens with Lunasin is that it gets digested when you eat it. So even if you have pure Lunasin, which is what all these other companies are saying contains this much amount of Lunasin, a lot of it actually gets digested. And I have tested several of those products already and compared it to what we have with LunaRich X. So when it undergoes the testing that I do, the testing includes digestion. So if I digest it, what happens is that even though it contains Lunasin, most of that Lunasin is actually not effective, not bioactive. So LunaRich X was designed and formulated so that even if you eat it, not only does it go inside the body, but it's still going to be effective. That means it still has bioactivity. And the bioactivity assay I have has just recently been shown to be the epigenetic signal that's associated with cellular metabolism and general cellular health. So not only are we testing it for that epigenetic biomarker, but making sure that it's also going to be inside the body and still potent when you eat it. So and all these other companies don't have that technology.
That's right.
And that's patented, and we're the only ones who can do it.
So the real difference here, to boil all that down, is that we're producing a product that is genuinely bioavailable when it's consumed, whereas many of these other competitor products that claim to contain Lunasin don't contain bioactive Lunasin.
Yeah, and there's a reason why we're saying that Reliv is the nutritional epigenetics company, because we're the only ones in the world right now that's actually developing a product that utilizes nutritional epigenetics, using a specific epigenetic biomarker that's associated with cellular health.
Absolutely. Well, we want to thank Lauren Widmeyer from Cebu for sending that question in.
Yeah, I know Lorraine.
Anyway, but on those same lines, of course, obviously, Reliv has a number of other products. So can you get the benefits, can you take LunaRich X alone without the basic and core nutrition or other products, or how do those products work together?
So Lunasin by itself will have its own effect, but really the value of Lunasin is in combination with other ingredients out there, because it's essentially food. And you take food, you don't eat just a specific ingredient, and the mechanism of action of Lunasin works well. That means it's synergistic with other ingredients found in basic foods, the vitamins and minerals, the macronutrients, the proteins, the carbohydrates, and even the sugars somehow, because a lot of these things interact inside our body. And at the end of the effects of these ingredients is the expression of the genes, and Lunasin can modulate that. That can help our body turn on the good genes and turn off the bad genes. That's essentially the easiest way of explaining its mechanism. So it works well in combination with other nutrients. So my suggestion really is to have it as a nutritional support, but you still have to provide your body with all these essential nutrients.
Yeah, we still need that broad base of vitamins, minerals, and herbs that come from Reliv's basic nutrition products.
So that's why it's much more effective, really, in combination with some of these ingredients. And we've done that with some of our experiments when we combined Lunasin with the basic now formulation as a supplement, and we got results that were beyond just using Lunasin by itself.
So you do get a certain amount of benefits by taking the Lunasin alone.
Yeah.
You're going to improve those benefits because part of
Yeah.
our product difference is that synergism between the different ingredients.
That's really the key take-home message with optimal nutrition, is that you have to provide your body with all these essential nutrients and then provide it with Lunasin. Lunasin is like a vitamin. I think that's how I describe it. It's something that your body needs. And now people are realizing that.
Yes.
Because of all the potential, all these studies are now being done in epigenetics showing that, hey, you know what, you have to take care of your epigenome. And so far as products concerned out there, drugs or any of this, nobody else has what Lunasin can provide, which is good epigenetic support. It helps regulate your epigenome to function properly.
Well, let's talk about that in terms of kids just real quickly, because we're all working hard to keep our kids healthy, and it gets more difficult all the time. So talk to us about, can children take LunaRich X?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's actually I think it should be recommended that people, the kids should be taking it, because they need it for development, and a lot of the development process of development involves changes in your epigenome. So you want to make sure that you provide the necessary nutrients for proper development. And so it's recommended for developing kids to take LunaRich X on top of the basic nutrition that
Absolutely.
that they already that they should take.
Yeah.
And I've done it with my kids. So
Mine too.
So I usually combine the capsule or the powder from like in smoothies and stuff,
Sure,
just to make
yeah.
sure that they take the
all of
daily
it.
minimum. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, great answers today. I know we have more questions. We're going to be back for another episode, but we want to remind you, Reliv products are not intended to substitute for medical advice or medical treatment, and they are intended to provide the body with the nutrients that they need for optimal health. So if you have any questions about Reliv products, be sure to check us out at reliv.com.ph. All right. Thanks, Dr. Galvez.
All right. Cheers.